Mama's Comedy Show.
Hey, Cousin Internet, it's me, Cousin Todd.
Hey, Cousin
we should make her do it again. Hey,
Yeah,
Cousin
she
Internet.
screwed up.
It's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Matt.
Hey, hello, everybody.
And Cousin Ali.
Hey, hello, everybody.
And Cousin Late.
Hello. Oh, it's crowning.
Oh, my God.
So late.
What took you so long to get here?
Well,
I assumed it was because you were Asian and the driving thing was difficult.
I was jerking off and I was so excited about this podcast.
That doesn't take a long time.
No, not at all.
Well, yeah, when I think about the podcast, it just came out and I'm sorry.
You got kicked out of the kids gap.
I was there. I was out, yeah.
Is there still a kids gap?
I think so.
Yeah.
Why do you know?
Oh, I go there all the time.
My model scout.
Go to
The husky
speaking
section.
The people who listen to this won't be like, wow, yeah, Andrew was late.
Yeah, no, but we want them to know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
I want to know.
So how are you guys doing? Anything new happening in your lives?
I'm wondering if I'm going to get towed tonight.
Oh.
Why? Where did you park?
So there's no parking in that little cubby area.
Right.
And then over behind that, there's some of that extra parking.
Yeah.
But I saw a car. The whole row is gone, but then there's a car in the middle. And I
You
was
can
like, you know
park
what?
in that whole lot.
You
Yeah.
can?
Yeah.
Even though there's
Yeah.
a big P with a cross through it and an arrow?
Right, but that's for the daytime so
Yeah.
that their employees don't get...
The
Okay.
owner of that place has an agreement with
Yeah.
1010.
Wait, was the car an orange car?
It's a red car.
It was a red car. No, yours is a red car. The car you saw that started
Yes.
its own...
That was...
Yes.
Oh, well,
That's our
this will
car.
be for the podcast next time. Find out if I get towed next time.
You won't
on
get
the
towed.
Okay.
So Matt, this is your first time in the new venue.
It is, and it is a charming venue.
Yes.
If you haven't been here in person, do so.
Yeah. Well, you also came on week 2 of our Summer of Laughs. We have prizes to get away. Hey,
We have prizes
I
to give
think
away?
you have enough
Check-
prizes
check-
for everyone here tonight.
check out my ankle wear.
Those are,
It says Mama's Comedy, and it's socks, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, I like it.
Can people
I like
online?
your shoes.
I don't...
Can people online get these?
No, you
Okay.
have to come here.
If you're listening to this right now, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that when you're gonna have to advertise it, it's like, oh, Mama's Comedy Show socks. Mama, that sounds a lot like Mama's Comedy Show sucks, and I think
Also true.
That's why I said ankle wear.
How much
Ankle
cum
wear,
does it
nice.
absorb?
I have not tested that yet.
Oh. Renette, you got to go away again for like a week.
A socks only resort.
You guys, you don't tell my assistant when she can go on vacation and when she cannot go on
So sorry.
vacation.
So
It
sorry.
really affects how dishes pile up in my house.
Yikes.
and how,
Why don't you just throw those paper things straight into the trash?
dude, do you know that you can control your dishwasher using your phone?
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
know
I
that.
do that. Hold on. Call Rayanne.
Rayanne is Ali's
And both of you guys are divorced?
assistant. So wait, Matt, you're in a new relationship.
Yes, I don't want to.
How
Let's
how
not use
new?
names.
How new is this? We're not saying names.
Don't say
I'm
names.
not going to say the name.
Don't.
I'm not going to say his name. But how long? How long have you two been together?
We've been together a while.
All right,
A while.
a while.
Nondescript. It's
A
great.
while.
Are you worried that the FBI is listening, or
No, I am a teacher.
right?
Oh, she's a student.
Oh, you're right. I guess timing is important.
No.
It's summer break,
No,
you know.
I had some. This young lady that I'm seeing, young, my age, she came to see one of the performances of a show I directed at the school I teach at, and I introduced her to a colleague of mine, a teacher, who then took it upon herself to tell the kids, "Oh, Mr. Horo's seeing someone." So now I got kids going, "Oh, so we hear you're seeing someone.
Oh, my
Why
goodness.
haven't we met her yet?" And I said, "Who the fuck are you?" Yes, I did say that to them.
I
Yeah,
do
good call.
like, because I mentioned you the other day because you were telling me the
Were
story
you coming?
a little bit into a sock. But we were talking about how schools now have those lockdown drills.
Fucking A, bro.
And I was telling them the story that you told me about the two girls who had to go to the bathroom together, and you
Oh,
were
yeah.
like, "Do you want to tell that? Is that okay for you to tell that story?" You didn't say the name or anything.
I don't know that I remember which one you're talking about.
It was that's crazy that there are that many.
Oh, yeah. No, every month.
But it was.
Well, every 3 months we have that.
You said two girls showed up and they're like, "Hey, we have to go to the bathroom." And you're like, "Why do you got to go together?" And I don't care, just go.
Yeah.
So they go to the bathroom.
But by the way, love the nailing the impression.
I don't have the Ray Romano quality to it.
No, I do remember this. They said I said, just go. We're gonna go. So they go, and then we get the red lockdown drill, which means lock it down. And then like a second later, I hear them at the door, and I'm like, "Fuck you." No, that is the one rule we have. You do not open that door.
Right.
And I'm like, I know who it is. I know it's a drill because they've told us we're doing this.
Right.
But I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I hope you get in trouble.
Do the students know it's a drill?
Sometimes I do actually play that
Oh, my
I
God.
didn't know it was. I'm like, what the heck? Everybody get over there. And I'm like, and they're like, what's going on? I
Oh, my God.
Because, you know what? Because it teaches them something.
Yeah.
Their teachers an
Don't
asshole.
trust the teacher.
I got to keep them guessing.
I think that's terrifying. I think we had a bomb threat at my school once, and of course it was like exam time,
Well, yeah.
and that's when the kids pulled their little pranks. But
For a bomb threat, we don't make the kids stay in the school. That's the exact opposite of what we were doing.
So what I'm getting from this is if I want to blow up a school, I'm going to say, "Hey, there's a kid with a gun in the school."
There you go.
And then they keep all the kids there, and then
Yes.
I get them all in one.
Great. You just gave somebody an idea.
We had
If we're doing this, what you do is you make a fire.
Okay, everyone
threat.
stop.
And then
Everyone stop. First of all, you're just stop. Jesus. I will say though that the good men and women of Osceola County Sheriff's Department are badass, and we did one time, and it was a mistake.
Yeah.
But a kid had texted his mom something like, "Hey, they took my my teacher out of the class," and the mother didn't understand who the they was.
Oh.
So the mother's like, "Who's they? What's going on?" And then began a comedy of errors to the point that we were locked down for a couple of hours.
Oh. Wow.
And then these cats come in with their automatic weapons, and
Right.
they have they walk in, hands up, let me see, is there anybody else in the room? And I'm like, no man, it's just me, and the kids, and don't worry about the meth. And they're like, all right, stay here, and they moved on, and I was like, woof. They do their training for mass things like that at our school, and you can I haven't done it yet, but you can be
Ooh, can you be one of the people
yeah.
with a
I'm sorry, what was that?
What was that?
with a
Yeah,
I didn't-
people listening can't see your hand
sorry.
signals. It just
Yeah,
looks like you
the-
shit yourself.
do they should hire people to be like, the gun people.
Yeah, I think they have cops
Yeah.
play the gun people, but you could play a victim.
That could
or-
be
It
the
would be
next
fun.
month.
No, it would be fun to do. Like if they were like, "Hey, because a cop is going to know what the other cops are going to do. Let me be the wild card in there. Like let me give me a paintball gun, and however many kids I tag, that's how
my
you pay
God,
me."
You know, they don't use kids in these experiments. That's what I would be.
Man, yeah, $50 a kid.
Yeah,
It's not.
they're not getting hurt.
Why?
But the kids learn something.
No, they don't.
They learn what a paintball feels like
Yes,
when it hits you in the neck.
That's not helpful. Why would you go for their neck?
I don't know.
Because I got bad aim and I'm going for their eyes.
Now, Todd, you shot only white kids. We need to talk about this. What's going on?
I would feel weird shooting anything other. If I shot any other kid, I'd be like, "Oh, sorry, don't cancel me."
Ridiculous.
But the first time I ever played paintball, have you guys done a paintball?
No, I
like-
wish.
No.
I
Never?
wish.
Pussies. Well,
I want to. I'd love to.
Yeah, why don't you do a little mama's paintball?
so there's a paintball
Outing.
place. There's a really big one here in Orlando.
What's it called?
And I think Paintball World. I think that's
Yeah,
what
I
they're
think
all
it's-
called.
yeah.
They're not creative, but so the first match
Did
that we
he air
did.
quote the they on that one?
When we the first match was inside, and they blow a whistle, and like I'm pinned like up against a wall, like I'm looking so cool, except for the fact that you've got the full face mask and pads on.
So guys are pinning you to the wall. Gotcha.
Nice.
No, I have my back against a wall, and as soon as he blows the whistle, you just hear dum, 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 because people are just spraying randomly in the air.
Pray and pray.
And that's my motto. And people are just spraying in the air. And I was like, man, that's stupid. Why are they just spraying? I turned around from the wall, and one of those sprays right in the throat. Out immediately.
No.
From someone that didn't even know.
You
That's
you
lame.
were so offended at the concept that you could be taken down so quickly.
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah.
Just
No.
to get a shot in the throat doesn't sound.
How dare anybody?
Oh, no, because then I learned.
He's Dennis from, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I am a golden god. But then I learned, okay, wait that first wave out. I did so much better the last.
Did you win?
Yeah, I mean, our team won. I only got out. I only got out that first game. That was the only game I got out. But our team won. So there were different challenges. One is basically kill as many as you can in the appointed time.
That's called the American.
the other one was there's like a castle in air quotes, which is an elevated area, and one team is on defense. They're in the castle. The other team has to storm the castle and take out that team.
Oh wow!
Fun.
And then you switch. You take turns doing that. And then we went outdoors. And after we finished, shooting each other a lot, we did something. And this is like the stupidest thing you could do. You guys know, Tom Wheaton.
Yeah.
You don't know him.
Nope.
But he's
The clown.
he's a former Ringling Clown. But he worked with us in this like physical comedy show. He and this other guy Dean, both former clowns, and both just crazy. To not afraid of pain, crazy. And so we called it the Gauntlet. And it's this really narrow course.
Oh, no.
And we're like, you guys are all the way down there. You have to come to the plane that we're on while we're shooting at you.
Oh God!
Wow.
So they're charging.
Yeah, they're charging.
Okay.
Into.
And they have no weapons. They're just running towards
that's-
us.
that's
Oh, my
even
God.
dumber.
And we were just lighting them up. And I remember the next day seeing, because we all worked together, we're changing, getting ready for a show, and I just see all of the bruises
Yeah.
all over them.
F that right in EA.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't
were
wanna
they
do that
running
ever.
Serpentine?
Were they what?
Running serpentine?
No. They were trying to, because there are like little barriers.
Zigzag.
They were
Zig
trying
and
to
zag. You gotta
like.
zig and zag.
Are they running from a gator?
I actually think they said that doesn't work. Don't run zigzag.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
For a gator?
No, I think I just want to put as much distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that.
But
Because
Yes.
while you're running zigzag, the gator is running straight, so you're really losing
Yeah,
ground.
and gators can outrun a horse in a small distance,
Bursts,
short distance.
right?
Yeah.
5
Oh
feet.
man.
So
Cool. I won't go swimming anytime soon. Thanks.
We in our neighborhood, they constantly are pulling little gators out of this little pond. Like we're on a big lake, so you expect gators there, but the gators are going to the little pond. And I just saw on our page's Facebook page, they pulled out like a 7-foot gator,
New shoes.
and I was like, "Yeah, do you know the joke?" I almost told that one tonight.
No, well, wait and tell me it. I'll use it for A material.
They pulled it out, and I still see people walking
I know
their
that
dogs
joke.
down
That's
there.
a stupid-
Yeah, it's a stupid joke. That's why. But it's funny because I was looking at that joke today, and then when you said new shoes, do you guys?
I'm going to do that joke. No. I'm doing that
Okay,
joke.
okay,
Shut up.
all right.
Everyone shut up. It's my joke.
What's okay?
I don't know.
Well,
They're jerking each other off right now.
because this is Ali's first and Matt's first recording of the A material for the
Yes.
YouTube.
Oh.
The YouTubes.
Oh right. Yeah.
And I have to say, I have the other night, YouTubers out there, you'll understand this. I watched the YouTube shorts, and I went down this rabbit hole of watching cops stop people who, and the people know the rights better than the cops.
Oh, yeah.
And they're videotaping it, and the cops are trying to, fast talk them or bullshit them, whatever. And so now it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And I am so worked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it! These people, these cops are America. I'm like, Jesus, so now I can't watch them anymore.
Yeah.
That or watching Karens
Oh my God! Yeah, I'll get sucked into
my God.
a Karen rabbit
And
hole.
then the
on
algorithm
TikTok.
goes, oh, you like this? You want to see more? I'm like,
Yeah.
The cop one. So like TikTok is the same way, where you'll see like, except it's worse on TikTok because you'll see the first part of like someone who's getting like abused by a cop, or a cop is overstepping their bounds, and then it will stop right before you're like, well, what happens?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not immediately like following it, so you have to hunt for it. Mr. Show with Bob and David, their Netflix show that they did, I think it was just called With Bob and David. David Cross did a character where he was a guy who was looking for police officers who didn't know as much about the law as him. So he was driving through like a traffic stop, and he's like, technically, officer, I don't have to say anything. And they're like, that's fine, you can go. And he's like,
Oh,
wait.
I love that sketch. I love that sketch.
Because they weren't engaging with him, and so he would drive around the block and come back through.
Now, remember, you only have to crack your window. You can all you got to do is leave enough to place documents. I'll show you. And it's like,
and the cop's like,
great,
yeah, that's
you're
fine. Yeah, you're good.
good. No, but
Dave. I just watched. I am a YouTube fan.
Yeah.
And I just watched like the best of Tobias Funke.
From
Development.
yeah.
No, I blew myself. and Bateman just. You really got to listen to yourself, buddy.
I'm an analyst and a therapist. So I got these business cards for anal rapist. I'm an anal rapist.
Did you watch It's Always Sunny, right?
I've never seen
I
it.
haven't.
No.
Oh yeah,
I've seen a
I've
couple
watched
of
Always
episodes.
Sunny. Oh my god,
It's so good.
Never
But
got
there's a moment like that where Charlie is going on a blind date, and he's so awkward, and they're like, he's like, well, what do I say if she says, what do you do for work? And they're like, you're a philanthropist. And he's like, okay. And then she's like, what do you do for work? And he's like, I'm a full-on rapist.
And then she says, I'm sorry? And he says, kids, Africans.
Oh my God!
yeah, God, that was so good. I love Always Sunny.
Sometimes words, they get stuck. I am in awe of that show, in that they haven't plumbed the depths yet of how stupid, how shallow, how vain.
The last season was pretty good too.
I haven't seen like the last 2-3 seasons.
Yes,
There were a few, like a couple seasons ago where you're like, oh, okay, maybe I think they're trying to play it safe, but the last season was really
Was it when
good.
Rob had the work done?
No.
Got a little tight.
He got really buff too.
He got bumped.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
got
got
a
really
little
big.
tight. He got a little tight.
They all
And
got
his
a little
wife
tight.
got a
Yeah, they all got a little tight.
Are you guys watching Wrexham at all? Speaking of Rob Beccani?
No.
I watched the first season.
Yeah.
I haven't watched since.
Yeah, it's so good. Like I'm caught up, so I watched the new episode today.
Yeah.
It's really good. I love
Wouldn't it be
that.
nice to have that kind of money?
Yeah, it would be.
Buy a football team.
It'd be nice to have your kind of money.
My
Yes.
kind?
That's how little money I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
That I look at you, wow, those glasses look newer. You can afford podcasts.
Why was Todd murdered outside of the show and his glasses were missing?
Because I want to look like Roger Stone.
From whack, 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 whack.
No,
whack,
he looks like Mr. Peabody. Those glasses look like more Mr. Peabody.
Oh, gee, Mr. Peabody. Oh, German.
Leave Todd alone.
Shut up.
Dude, you were late. You're gonna be fired. Kissing his ass isn't going to help right now.
I'm just saying. I mean, I see it now. Oh, geez, what are we going to do today?
So speaking of,
Naturally.
Ali, you have a birthday coming up, right?
I do have a birthday coming up.
Ooh, your
50.
Sierra?
50 years
Are you
old.
going to be 50?
Ooh.
Hit the 50, the big 50.
You're not 50 yet.
I'm not.
Holy shit.
I
he
hate
looks
you
50,
so much.
right? Yeah.
I hate you so
50,
much.
please.
Yeah, no, July 9th I'll be 50, but on the 13th we're having a roast.
Black don't crack, but Mexican, Jesus Christ. It's like
I
an
hate you.
eggshell.
I hate you so much.
Well, he's doing a roast. Save some of it for the roast.
Are you doing roast?
Yeah.
His stomach gets bigger and his neck gets smaller.
I hate you. Why? Why does he do it? I just want to love you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You don't know what a roast is. You're the Steve Carell.
I am Jason Montilla, cousin Jason. He was going through some of his jokes for you, and I'm like, oh, people are kind of playing nice a little bit. I remember there was someone else that we know, and I don't want to say her name.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing a roast for her birthday, and my ex was like, "I'm not really good at this."
Which one?
One of them, and
Do you miss her?
every day. And
Has she hit 30 yet?
I think this year. This was a while ago, but she, she was like, "Hey, help me write some jokes." So I wrote some jokes that were just brutal.
Yeah.
Like they were brutal because I was like, "Yeah, that's what a roast is."
Yeah.
And then I saw the video of other people's jokes, and I was like, "Don't do those."
Don't do mine. Don't do mine. I remember this. I remember this.
My mother, who the widow Haraho, turns 90 in December.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
she's asked, instead of a Christmas party, which we have every year, we'll have a 90th birthday party. And I'm like, oh, shit. I am going to ruin this woman. I am, because I've already written Mom's eulogy.
Right.
Oh my
But
God.
now, oh my God! Spoiler alert: she's 90. Is she gonna die of cancer? Jesus Christ!
I love the fact that you've already written it, and it's like, Mom, don't do anything.
Yeah, no.
You can't do
And
anything fun because
if-
I can't. I've
No,
already
it's
written
okay.
it.
I just put it at the end. Like I don't want to find out she was also a tap dancer on Broadway when she was 16 because that ruins the flow. But
Right,
if she
yeah.
wants to, go.
I think it's good time management. You know.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna ruin this woman.
How so?
Oh, I'm just gonna. First of all, get this one. Her husband died.
Oh,
Right? There's 10
Work that in.
minutes.
so much in
Work
there.
it in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
They love,
opening
they
with
love
that.
hearing that. People love hearing that.
Opening with that. Oh my God.
And I knew the guy.
I hope I hit 90. And when I
90
think
what?
anything.
90 children.
When that I know of. When I hit 90, I think instead of
When? There you go.
I don't want to roast like ever. Like when Ali said he was doing a roast, I was like, fuck that.
Why
I
would
don't
you want that?
I don't
No.
want that at all. I'm not gonna forgive anyone for saying shit.
That stuff stays with
Yeah.
people.
Brought up, and you're like,
It's
I
fine.
told you that.
But I was like, I want to have like a funeral, like while I'm still alive. Like I want to see.
Oh, I've always
Yeah.
said that. I've
That's
always
what
said,
wanted
like,
to
if
do
I
for my
know,
mom, but she didn't want to do that.
like, if I know
Get in the
I'm going to
box.
die, like, if I
Casket
get
out.
a terminal disease or anything like
Yeah.
that, I want to have the celebration of life before I'm dead, so I can look at you and go, fucking liar.
Will you
didn't like me.
Will you lay in the coffin? Because that's what I would. I want to lay in the coffin and
I would have the coffin upright and there'd be a chair in there so I could still be like in the row, like,
No, what you do is Weekend at Bernie's. You die, but then you have it and you Weekend.
I would
at
like
Bernie's.
a pressure plate in front of my coffin. So it's not the first one, it's not the second one, but maybe like the fourth or fifth step, and it just launches my body forward. Hey!
I've said in the past that I like if I were to die because I'm not planning on it. But if I want the lower half
are.
of my, it's an open casket, right?
Yes.
The lower half of my casket is the buffet. So you have to come up. You have to come up to the casket to get food. But I also want.
No, but I think that making the lower half like just full of ice and beer is a great idea.
See, now all I'm picturing is 2 foot or 2 subs, pub subs as your
Right.
legs.
Right. Oh yeah.
Maybe some dip as your knees.
Right.
Put some dip there.
A shrimp cocktail where your nuts are.
A macaroni salad.
Well, I also
bowl.
I want like my string attached to my wrist that goes like kind of up and around to the door, so whenever people walk in, like my hand raises, like, "Hey,
Welcome to Moe's.
you get a photo contest, take your picture with me." Like I think that'd be fun.
Man.
Make
my
it
God.
make it a treat for people.
You know what? The kids would like it.
Dude, have you
I
seen
think
those
the kids would
videos?
be terrified.
Have you
And
seen
that's
those
what the kids are
videos
for.
on YouTube where it's like they post up people like in a pose for their funerals, like after, and like you see them? That is the most morbid. That is the creepiest ass shit I've ever seen.
Well, have you ever seen those? Because they used to take photos.
Yeah.
When people
They
died.
used to do the death masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
were really weird.
Yeah. My favorite death mask story is Carl von Kosel in Key
Yeah,
West.
Count von Kosel.
Yeah, the guy who he lived with a dead body for 7 years.
He didn't just live with her.
No, he didn't.
What?
Yeah.
A lot of mayonnaise.
He retrofitted it.
He did. When they found her bones. It's a fascinating story.
Oh,
but-
Sean Cohane did like a whole
Trigger warning,
fringe
trigger
show
warning,
on it.
trigger warning, trigger warning.
He used to do that at parties. He would just tell the story.
Oh, it's a great story.
It's
So
freaking
I've read a few books on it because it's so fascinating. But more than the books, because the books will just give you the facts of the trial and everything. While he was in prison during the trial, he was writing for a magazine, his side of the story, and it is insane.
If I did it.
No, his
This
is like
is how I would do
his
it.
is more Frankensteinish, and she actually came back to life a few times. But when they found her, her bones were held together with piano wire. He replaced her skin with silk and wax and a death mask that he had made of her, and he made a vaginal tube.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he says he never had sex with her. But I was like, why'd you build?
Then why'd you make?
Why'd you build a
Did he
vagina?
make directions like how to make your own, or
Well, so after the trial, he was deemed like, well, he's not a threat to society. He's an old man.
Not a threat to society.
So they
He's only a threat to his
reburied
dead wife.
her in an undisclosed location, and then
did he find her?
No, he didn't find her, but he died shortly after. But he made a recreation of her body, and he died in her arms.
Wow. How often did he
man.
have to microwave her, and for how long? Like if you're
This was
gonna,
before microwaves. This was
fuck.
Oh, this was
hot water.
before refrigration.
Yeah.
I was hoping that
Oh
story
my
had a happy
God.
ending, and he
Well,
found her again. and
It had multiple happy endings.
Hey-o.
Oh no!
All right, so we should go over what we learned tonight. We'll start here with Matt. Matt,
Yes.
what did you learn tonight?
I've learned that that paintballing is dangerous to you.
Okay.
You being the general public.
Ali, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Matt, in an emergency, will not save those kids. They're fucking locked out. Fuck them.
Andrew?
Rules is rules.
I learned don't be 13 minutes late, or else everyone's gonna give you shit in your hand.
Yeah, that's called a job, you dick.
Yeah, you dick.
Dick.
I learned something tonight too.
What'd you learn?
I learned that there needs to be a job of hunting children in a school with paintballs.
Guys, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Because I
Guys.
feel like that the police are going to learn more if I'm a wild card. You know, I'm going to hide in the vents.
John McClane.
Dream job.
Rambo.
All right, we're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 9 p.m. Call. Oh no, don't call. Go to www.mamascomedyshow.com. We're right in our summer of laughs, so we have a lot of prizes to get away. We've multiple prizes, and the prizes grow every week. Andrew, where can people find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv, Omnigun, OMNIGUNN. Leave a follow, message me on stream, and if you are on Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to me for free, and it gives me money.
Ali, where are you?
Ali Flores Comedy on all my socials, TikTok, the Instagram, all of that stuff. Yeah.
Matthew.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
He'll be at the unemployment line.
But you did come up. I am on the Instagram.
Oh, you are?
But I'm only on it so my kids and I can video conference. But, so I have like 6 followers.
Okay.
Or say like they're my mother and some brothers and sisters. But you came up the other day.
On what was
It
it?
was something, it was a question, like a trivia thing.
Oh, like my movies. I do a
Yeah.
movie quote.
And I was like, what the fuck?
You were on the moving pictures.
You were on the sellotape.
And you can find my books on Amazon. Just search my name. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Everybody